True strength in life does not emerge from avoiding challenges or seeking comfort, but from meeting every obstacle with courage, resilience, and a calm mind. Life, with all its ups and downs, is not a mere sequence of random events, nor is it about the fleeting pursuit of external validation and material satisfaction. Rather, life is an ongoing opportunity to refine and master the self, to develop discipline, persistence, and unwavering determination from within. Each moment, whether filled with success or failure, presents an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more aligned with our true purpose. How we respond to the experiences life brings is what shapes our destiny. The Stoic mindset teaches us that we are not defined by the circumstances we face, but by how we meet those circumstances. The challenge, then, is to respond with wisdom, self-control, and integrity, choosing to see every event as an opportunity for growth, regardless of how it may initially appear. In the pursuit of personal mastery, we must quiet the noise around us, our fears, our doubts, and the distractions that constantly try to pull us away from our highest self. In a world full of chaos, it is easy to become swept away by the emotions of the moment. But true peace comes from learning to command our inner world. It is about understanding that the power to shape our lives lies not in controlling external circumstances, but in mastering our own thoughts, feelings, and reactions. This is the heart of Stoic philosophy, understanding that external circumstances are outside our control, but our responses to them are within our grasp. True freedom is not found in the endless chase for more wealth, fame, or pleasure, but in the ability to free ourselves from the tyranny of desire and attachment. As the Stoics teach, when we detach from the need for external validation, we unlock the door to peace, wisdom, and inner fulfillment. True peace is a state of mind, not a state of external conditions. The power to act and create is rooted in the strength of your mindset. Life does not bend to those who are weak-willed or ruled by their emotions. The true measure of strength lies in the ability to rise above impulsive reactions and to face the inevitable hardships of life with calm determination and unwavering clarity. In the face of adversity, it is essential to remain centered, for it is only through self-control and rational thinking that we can make wise decisions. It is in moments of uncertainty and struggle that we find out who we truly are. The world may throw challenges at us, but the true measure of a person's character is how they respond to those challenges. In any storm, the Stoic ideal is to be the calm in the center of it, knowing that nothing external can disturb the peace we have cultivated within ourselves. In the quest for self-mastery, the practice of discipline is non-negotiable. Discipline is the force that keeps us steady on the path when temptation, distraction, or laziness tries to lead us astray. It is the daily commitment to doing what is right, even when we don't feel like it, even when it's difficult, even when it requires sacrifice. Discipline is the foundation upon which all success is built, not just in the material world, but in the world of the mind and soul. When we develop the discipline to stay true to our values and commitments, regardless of how we feel in the moment, we begin to shape our reality from the inside out. Our thoughts, actions, and habits are what ultimately create the life we experience. This is why cultivating a strong, disciplined mind is one of the most essential aspects of achieving true peace, prosperity, and happiness. Without discipline, we remain slaves to our impulses, desires, and fears. But with discipline, we become the master of our own fate. Persistence is the force that keeps us moving forward when we encounter setbacks. Life will test us, often in ways that seem unfair or overwhelming, but it is the unyielding spirit that persists in the face of adversity that ultimately leads to greatness. The path of life is not always smooth or predictable. It is filled with obstacles and uncertainties. Yet, it is persistence that allows us to weather those storms, to rise after each fall, and to keep moving forward toward our goals. Stoicism also teaches us to reframe failure. Society often views failure as something to be avoided at all costs. But the Stoics understood that failure is not a defeat, but a necessary part of growth. The great inventor Thomas Edison once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset of seeing failure not as a dead end, but as valuable feedback is one of the most powerful shifts you can make. Every time you experience a setback, pause and ask yourself, what did I learn from this? What skills can I develop from this experience? How does this prepare me for future opportunities? This reframing allows you to see each failure, not as a personal indictment, but as a lesson that brings you one step closer to success. Failures become stepping stones, not obstacles, and with each one, you gain more wisdom, more clarity, and more resilience. This shift in perspective is essential if you want to stop fearing failure and start embracing it as an integral part of the journey toward mastery and success. Lastly, Stoicism teaches us the importance of mental goal setting and small, consistent actions. The Stoics were masters of discipline, and they understood that great achievements are not the result of giant, sporadic leaps, but of small, persistent actions taken consistently over time. If you have a big goal, whether it's changing careers, starting a business, or mastering a new skill, break it down into manageable steps. Instead of overwhelming yourself with the enormity of the task, focus on the next small action you can take. This is not about aiming for perfection, but about consistent, incremental progress. Think of it as creating micro goals, small, achievable tasks that build momentum and create a sense of accomplishment. For example, if you want to write a book, start with 1 paragraph a day. If you want to improve your fitness, start by walking for 10 minutes each day. These small actions, when done consistently, add up over time, and before you know it, you will have made significant progress. This method of focusing on small, manageable tasks removes the overwhelming pressure of big goals and allows you to build discipline, persistence, and momentum. Together, these Stoic principles, commanding your inner world, cultivating positive self-dialogue, learning from role models, reframing failure, and setting small goals, create a powerful framework for transforming adversity into growth.